Hello, good morning, and welcome to our live Pilates and Pajamas class if you're watching live, and welcome to the recording if you're watching this later. If this is the first time you're here, my name is Betka, and I am an evidence-based clinical Pilates instructor here in Dallas, Texas. If you woke up feeling stiff, don't worry, we are going to move gently together and have your back feel better. And this is exactly why I created this Pilates in Pajamas program. The exercises are going to be very simple, easy to follow. You don't even have to get out of your pajamas to do the exercises, because when it comes to chronic back pain, it's not about the intensity, but it is about consistent movement. And this is what I am offering to you. Please subscribe to my channel now so we can move together every morning. I'm going live every single day at 9 or 9:15 a.m. Central US time. Okay? Now, always work within your pain tolerance. That's really important. And listen to your body. Whenever you need to take a break, you can take a break. If you're joining live, or even if you're watching later, please comment it where you are watching from. I would love to hear from you. Okay, now let's get started. You can just find a comfortable spot. You can be just on your carpet, but if you have a yoga mat, please grab your yoga mat now, because we are about to begin. And today we are going to, since we're going to start on our hands and knees, we are going to warm up our wrist a little bit before we are going to be on our hands and knees. Okay, so we are going to start just gently circling around with your wrist. And I so appreciate you're here. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And I would like you to let me know which one was your favorite or least favorite exercise today. Okay, now we are going to reverse the circles. So the classes are designed for people with back pain. But again, really important to work within your pain tolerance. If you have any questions, anytime, please reach out to me. Okay, now interlace your fingers, okay, hands together. And now what we're gonna do is we are going to kind of like move our one wrist up to the sky and the other one goes below, and then switch and switch, okay, side to side. Beautiful. Let's do one more. Nice. And now we are going to get onto our hands and knees. Okay, so have your hands right under your shoulder and your knees are right under your hips. And then first we are just going to push our low back up to the sky and then lower back down. And now the low back goes up to the sky and then back down. So we are kind of like just moving our pelvis this time, because pelvis alters the shape of your lumbar spine, your low back. So we are just getting slowly into the movement. And now we are going to increase the movement. So we are not just going to send our low back up, we are going to send our whole t-shirt up and drop your head down. And now we are going to look up and then send your whole t-shirt up to the sky, and then lower back down, and then up, and then back down. If you would like to add your core strength as well, I show you an option. When you're pushing your t-shirt up to the sky, you can hover your knees, lower the knees down, and then look up. But you don't have to. Again, listen to your body and you do you. Okay, up and then back down. But if it feels good, why not? This also strengthens your shoulders as well, because you are loading your shoulders as well as your core, your abdominal muscles. Very good. And then let's do 4 more. And 3. And 2. and 1. Very good. And now we are going to have our knees together and feet together. Drop your pelvis to one side, and then we are going to look to the opposite direction. Come back to center, and now we are going to drop the pelvis to the other side and look in the opposite direction. Nice. We are just moving side to side. This is what we call the tadpole. You don't have to touch the floor with your pelvis. Again, you do you, as far as you can. Now, if you would like to add some balance, why not? But that is going to be less stretch. So you lift one hand off, okay? But because your hand is not on the floor, it's more about stability, okay? Than challenging your stability rather than stretching. And again, it's not a bad thing. There is no bad movement, only good movement. Very good. And then let's do one more each side. Come back to center. Let's push back onto our heels. Drop your head. Let's take a couple of breaths here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. Separate your knees hip distance apart again. Push back onto your heels, sit back. And now we are going to rise up onto our knees and push your pelvis down and forward as far as you can. Now, many of my clients with back pain, they are actually not really comfortable to push all the way. So that's not a problem. What you can do is just move as far as you can tolerate the pain. If the pain stops you, that means you went too far. You don't have to push through the pain. Okay, so just start moving back and forth and work within your limit. Work within your range. But if you are fine with it, just go all the way. Okay, because in this position, we are actually loading our low back, which is not a bad thing, because we also want to gradually strengthen it. Okay, and then another option would be, if you would like to strengthen it a little bit more and you're happy with it, you can actually lift your knees off the floor and then go back down and then reach forward. Lift the knees if you're happy with that. That's all good. You do you, really important. Nice. And then let's do 4 more. 3 and 2. And on the next one, we're gonna stay here. We can stretch. So this is extension of the spine. Let's just hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back on your heels. Again, stretch. Let's take 2 breaths here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. Let's go back to our hands and knees. Now we're gonna do thread the needle. You might be familiar with this exercise already. So one hand is reaching up to the sky. Look towards that hand. And now we are going to lower this down, slide this hand through, and then lower the shoulder down. And then up. Now we have a couple of options. You can actually have one leg out by your side, kind of like extended, and go. Now, this will not just stretch your back, but also your inner thigh and the groin area as well. And then again, pick the version your body likes. So we are rotating the spine this time. Nice. And 3 and 2, and then let's do 1 more, and then 1. Very good. Now let's do the other side. Okay, now the other hand is reaching up. And then twist your spine, lower the shoulder down as far as you can. Again, you don't have to touch the floor with your shoulder. If you can, that's great, but if you can't, that's okay too. Very good. Remember, when you are moving, your body is releasing endorphins, and that's our body's natural painkiller, okay? If you are working within your pain limit, if you're pushing too far, that may be not a good idea. So this is why these exercises are safe for you. 2. And then let's do one more. Very good. Push back onto your heels again. Let's stretch. Beautiful. And now we are going to walk our hands to one side, okay? Drop your head. Very good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now let's walk your hands to the other side as far as you can. Keep your arms straight. Drop your head. And then come back to center. And again, drop your head. Take a big breath in here. And then as you exhale, sit all the way back up. Nice. And now we are going to do some side bending. So we did flexion, extension, and now you're going to do some side bending here. You can also do this seated on your chair or even on the side of your bed. You can also lean against something so you feel supported through your spine, okay? And you can also have your legs out straight in front of you, so the options are endless here. Now, one hand goes down by your side. Soften this elbow, other arm goes up, side bending, and then the other side. Very good. Now, you can stay here. If you also would like to strengthen your obliques, I'll show you an option, okay? You can have your hands behind your head and you are just moving side to side, okay? Now, because your hand is no longer down on the floor to support you, your obliques on the side are working, and also your erector spinae muscles, your back extensors, okay? So again, do the version you like today. Whew. This is definitely a workout for my obliques. Very good. Nice. And then let's do one more each side. Bring it back. And now we are going to add some rotation to it again. Okay. So I am going to bring my hand down again. Side bending. And now we are going to turn our chest towards the floor, towards the mat. Bring it back up sideways, come all the way back up. And then again, the other side, side bend. Turn your chest towards the floor, bring it back sideways, and then come all the way back up again. And side bend, rotate the chest, come back up sideways, and then all the way up. And then just keep moving, find your rhythm. You can even pause this video anytime. Well, not when you're live, but if you're watching the recording. And you can also save this video. Very good. And then reach. Nice. Let's do one more each side. Rotate the chest. Come back up sideways. All the way back up. And then the last one. Side bend. Rotate the chest. Nice. And now I am going to separate my legs. Nice. And then inhale, drop your chin. And then exhale, go down as far as you can. Take a big breath in here. And then as you exhale, come all the way back up and then look up. And then again, drop your chin. You can again do this seated on your chair. And you're just sliding your hand down towards your ankles. Okay, and then going down, 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 down as far as you can, sliding your hands away from you. Take a big breath in here again. And then as you exhale, all the way back up. So we are just deepening the flexion of the spine. And then the last one, inhale, drop your chin. And then as you exhale, go down as far as you can. Take a big breath in. And then as you exhale, come all the way back up and then look up. Interlace your fingers above your head. Look up. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, lower your arms down by your side. Thank you so much for joining me here today and moving with me. If you liked what we did, please subscribe to my channel now to support me so I can make more videos for you. And I would love to hear your feedback. If you have any feedback for me, please comment it. Have a beautiful Tuesday, and I hope I see you tomorrow morning at 9:15 a.m.